Thank you so much. So give another hand, give another hand. I need something to buffer the train. Like that was like, all right, thank you. So now we're going to transition a little bit. We're about to take a 15-minute break, but before we do that, if everybody could look in the back, it's called the Hippodrome back there, and there are some visual, artistic expressions of hospitality. So we have an art exhibit here made just for our conference today. So I just wanted to invite our visual artists up, Alina, Puente, Obi, and Qwantese, Dourese Winters. So I did warn them that I was going to call them up and make them talk, just so you know, because sometimes I don't, but we're good. You know, hospitality, woo. So I have two questions that I want to ask you guys, and I'm just going to ask both of them, and then you can answer however you'd like. Okay, so here are the two questions. Can you introduce us to your exhibit, and what inspired you to choose your particular mediums and subject matter for this piece? For the conference, the summit.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. So our exhibit is called Resolviendo Hospitality and Justice. And basically, the whole basis of this, so resolviendo is a word that basically means making do from little, or how I like to rephrase it, or how we like to rephrase it, is making something out of nothing, right? And basically, our vision for this exhibit is, it was more of a love note to the ways in which our own cultures have showed hospitality to one another. And those were oftentimes done in ways that it wasn't about having the best of the best. It wasn't about putting out your fine china. It was more about an outpouring of your heart and giving love, the love of Christ, to another person, even if it was coming from a place of lack. I feel like oftentimes when it comes to serving each other, you may think that you're not good enough, or that you don't have good enough things in order to serve someone with. But this exhibit is all about how you can create beauty, you can create warmth for another human being, even if it's just, you know, a simple cup of coffee, even if it's just wrapping them in a warm blanket that may be tattered, or giving them a space on your couch, even if it may have holes in it or something like that. So this is just, that's a part of the lens, but the other lens also too is a part of justice is making sure that you are uplifting people who are marginalized in society. And so there's an aspect of this exhibit that's also shining a light on the experience of people who work within the hospitality field. Oftentimes we view these people as less than, and sometimes the way that the world kind of twists hospitality, it's to make you feel like you're higher, and it's a chance for you to be served and to be made special. But we wanted to make sure that we were highlighting with this exhibit also that there are people who they don't get to be on the cover of Forbes, and their names we don't know, but they're the reason why we have the hospitality field that we do today too. So there are a few pieces also that kind of speak to that lens as well. Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to talk a little bit about the mediums that we chose that you will see back there. When we talked about what were we going to do for this exhibit, we talked a lot about the materials that we wanted to use. It was important to us to use the concept of resolviendo in our own process of making these pieces. So you will see things that are recycled. You're going to see a display back there that we invite you to interact with, open it, smell it, touch it. These are things that you would typically see in your home, right? And we wanted to elevate these things that you would necessarily not give as much emphasis to and see the beauty of that, right? We're called to be the hands and feet of Jesus with what we have on hand. So we invite you to play with these things. There's also a zine that we want you to open up and read through. And yeah, we hope that this touches you, it encourages you, and it challenges you as you interact with these pieces.
Thank you so much. Please give them a hand.